morning, children. Welcome back to English online classes. Children, today we are going to a new lesson in your literature reader. The name of the lesson is Fair Play. What's it? Fair Play. We can see what's it. But before that, let me ask you something. You all have many friends. Yes. But as best friends, you'll be having only one or two. And nowadays you would be missing your friends. But in between you would be arranging Google Meet and all. And now, what is a best friend? What is the duty of a best friend? Yes. A friend is just like a mirror. Whatever you do, if it's a good friend, he or she will criticize. If you are doing something right, they will support you. If you are doing something wrong, if it is a best friend, it's sure that they will correct you. They will not say, oh, what you are doing is right, even though it is wrong. That is the best friend. So here, in this lesson, Fair Play, we are going to listen to a story of two friends, Algu and Juman. Who are the two friends? Algu and Juman. Yes. Shall we listen to the story of Algu and Juman? Yes. Once again, I welcome you all. It's a very nice story. Juman Shaikh and Algu Chowdhury. I told you, Juman and we can call them as Juman and Algu. They are good friends. So strong was their bond of friendship. Their bond, their relation was very strong. They were very good friends, best friends. That when either of them went away, so if one is not there, see, when either of them, any one of them was away from the village, the other looked after his family. They are grown-up people. They have family also. They are married. And now if one is away from the village, if one has to stay away from the village, what would the other one do? He would look after the other one's family also. That much thick was their friendship. So now you can guess how much thick friends they are. Both were greatly respected in the village. And both of them were very reputed, very respected people also. The villagers respected both of them very much. Okay. I hope that you are enjoying the lesson. Juman had an old aunt who had some property. So Juman had an old aunt who had some property. So the aunt was also staying along with Juman. This she transferred. So this aunt transferred. She was not married. So she transferred all her property. She was very rich. She transferred to him on the understanding. So she transferred the property to Juman. She gave the property to Juman on the condition that, on the understanding that she would stay with him and he would look after her. So this aunt, she did not have any others to look after her. She was not married. She did not have husband or children. And so, on the understanding that Juman would look after him, what did she do? She transferred all her property to her. Nowadays, parents, when they become old, what they would do? Because parents love their children very much. Not for getting anything back. They love their children. So they would just normally give all their property to the children. And in some cases, what would happen? Yes, now we know what happens around this. Not all. And they are now taken to old age homes. Children are not ready to look after them after they have grown up. Yes, so the same condition has come to Jumman's aunt also. So this she transferred to him. So what was the condition? That Jumman has to look after, on the understanding that she would stay with him. So aunt also can stay with him and he would look after her. So in return for that, she has given all her property also. The arrangement worked well. Okay, it was okay. They were happy. Jumman and his wife were very happy because they got the property. The arrangement worked well for a couple of years. For 2 years, for a couple of years, there was no problem. Everything was going on well. Then the situation changed. But after that, there was a change in the situation. Jumman and his family were tired of the old relative because she was very old. Old people, sometimes they would behave like children, but they are very lovable. And now, Jumman and his wife was tired of this old relative. They were not ready. They were just getting fed up with the lady. Jumman became as indifferent to her as his wife. So Jumman, listening to the words of his wife, now he also started behaving in an indifferent way. It is very cruel, behaving indifferently to old people who grudged even the little food. So his wife was really cruel, who grudged even, grudged even the little food that the old lady wanted every day. She was not even ready to give the food, enough food that she wanted. She swallowed these insults, so everything. She was suffering without any complaints. She swallowed these insults along with her food for a few months. For a few months, without telling anyone, she was suffering all these. She swallowed these insults along with her food. But patience has its limits. But there is a limit to the patience. One day she spoke to Jumman. At last she decided to speak to Jumman. My son, she started. Even though she was telling a complaint, she started so. My son. It is now obvious, it is very clear, it is now obvious that I am not wanted in your house. See, what a pity. Now it is clear that I am an unwanted element in this house. So, my son, it is obvious that I am not wanted in your house. Kindly give me. So, now I am requesting you to kindly give me a monthly allowance. See, all her property she has transferred already to Jumman. And now she is asking for a monthly allowance to give her 1,000 or 2,000 per month. Because she is not getting even proper food here. So that I can set up a separate kitchen. And now, if you are giving me a monthly allowance, I can set up a separate kitchen. So I can prepare my own food. That was the request of the lady. See what is the reply of Jumman. My wife knows best how to run a house. There is no need of that. See, after giving all her property only, she is asking for a monthly allowance. That too as a request. She did not ask to give all her property back. But again, Jumman is not willing to do so. He is always listening to the words of his wife, his cruel wife. He says, my wife knows what to do, how to manage the house properly. You have to just obey. Be patient, said Juman shamelessly. He was not having any guilty feeling, or he was not at all shamed to say so. This made his aunt very angry. Now, as we told, patience has a limit. Now she became angry actually. And she decided to take her case. Now she thought that, okay, this case, I have to speak out to someone. I have to file a case against Juman and his wife. Otherwise the lady would be no more. She would be starving. She decided to take her case to the village panchayat. As we say court, in that panchayat, in that village a panchayat was there. Panch. People, you must have seen in old films and all, people would be sitting around a tree and one person would be sitting as a judge. So just like that, there is village panchayat. And now she decided to file a case against Juman and his wife. To take her case to the village panchayat. For many days, the old lady was seen talking to the villagers. So before that, she did not speak anything. She was just swallowing all these insults along with her food. But now she started speaking to the villagers. She started talking about her sufferings in Juman's house, explaining her case and seeking their support. What for? Because then only people will be convinced of her sufferings. If we won't speak out, she will not be getting the support of others. And now she started speaking her case, seeking their support. And some sympathized with her. Some people felt pity towards her. Others laughed at her. People are of different kinds. Some felt sympathetic towards her. And some were laughing at her. A few others advised her to make it up. And some of the people told her to adjust with Juman's family. You have given all her property, all your property, and what can you do now? You have to just adjust. At last she came to Algu. Who is Algu? Yes, Juman's best friend. And spoke to him. And now, see what is the reply of Algu. You know, Chachi, she is calling Aunt Chachi. Juman is my best friend. How can I go against him? So he is the head of the village now, the village punch. Now Algu says, after listening to Aunt, she said, see, Juman is my best friend. Actually, I also feel pity for you. What he has done is not is wrong. But what can I do? Because he is my best friend. How can I tell him? How can I go against him? How can I take an action against him? Algu said, but now, is it right, my son? Aunt asked Algu. What? Is it right, my son, to keep mum and not say what you consider just and fair? You are the head of the village, and now you have to go for the right only. You have to do what is right and fair. You do not bother about Juman or me, but you have to just bother about what is right only. But is it right, my son, to keep mum and not say what you consider just and fair? And do you consider this just and fair? Pleaded the old lady. Okay, come to the panchayat and speak the truth. Okay, anyway, you come to he asked the old lady to come to the panchayat and speak the truth. She said. Okay, now the old woman told Algu to come to the panchayat and speak the truth. What you consider just and fair. She said. Algu didn't reply, but her words kept ringing in his ears. Algu did not say anything because Juman is his best friend, and now the old woman has filed a case against Juman. How can he be the judge? what judgment he has to give. So he was totally confused. And now the lady left, and now but the words of this lady was just ringing in his ears. What to do? So to know what to do, what judgment Albu is going to give, we have to wait for the next class. Okay children, I hope that you all have enjoyed the lesson. So wait for me. So till then, goodbye.